Welcome to my final best of list of 2020, everyone. This time we're talking best surprises of the year, thanks to Patreon team member Ian. This is another one where I could probably go on and on with entries, so do know that it was kind of tough to narrow it down to just 5 here, and there are many options out there that I would really love to highlight, but in no particular order, here are my 5 favorite surprises of 2020. First, I'm getting super, me specific with this one, but it's my 2020 interviews. Like most people out there and in all fields, I was mighty worried when lockdown started and there was so much uncertainty as far as how the pandemic was going to change my job, something that is kind of everything to me, my livelihood and also my deepest passion. Most of the work I do is interview-based, so not having in-person press days was alarming to say the least, but just wow, was I impressed by the industry's ability to pivot and embrace Zoom-based interviews. So I kind of just wanted to take a moment to express how deeply grateful I am for the production companies that run these press days, the studio and personal reps who help coordinate everything, and then also, of course, the talent that I was lucky enough to get to talk to this year that just really lifted my spirits throughout all of this. Now we're moving on to a bunch of first features, and I didn't have any reason to believe that these films wouldn't be solid, but the level of artistry and confidence that leaps off the screen in these feature directorial debuts I'm about to name is just, it's astounding to me. We've got Remy Weeks for His House, Emerald Fennell for Promising Young Woman. I'm gonna go with Natalie Erica James for Relic, Darius Martyr for Sound of Metal, and Galder Gaztelu-urrutia for The Platform. With everyone I just named right there, their movies show such clarity for the goals of their stories and how to go about achieving them, and also a real solid handle on being the leader of a company, bringing the best out of their entire team and also bringing all of their work together so seamlessly. Now, I gotta highlight Host, and I'll keep this one short and sweet because the movie was my number 5 movie of 2020, and I've talked about it a lot, but I did have to include it on this list as well because, yeah, I was skeptical about the quality of the movie when I first heard it was a pandemic-set seance movie that takes place on a Zoom call. It easily could have been nothing more than a shtick or a fun, fleeting lockdown thrill, but what Rob Savage and his team wound up delivering is truly one of the best horror movies of the year, and clearly, in my opinion, one of the best movies of the year, period. If you haven't watched this one yet, please do check it out on Shudder. Now we're moving into the TV space because I've got Zoey's Extraordinary Playlist for you next. This is another one that makes the cut because of certain assumptions that I made about it before even watching the show. Based on the commercials for it, I thought Zoey's Playlist was kind of going to be a super cheesy musical romantic comedy, which basically means it wasn't going to be my thing. Yes, there are loads of musical numbers and humorous and fun-loving beats in the story, but it's also easily one of the most moving shows I've seen all year. The cast is phenomenal, the musical numbers are thoughtful and actually serve the character arcs really well, and the story overall just sparked all kinds of emotions, and it earned every single one. I cannot recommend binging season 1 of the show on Hulu enough so that you're all caught up for the start of season 2. Kicks off on January 5th. One more show to hit here, and it's The Wilds. And listen, this show very much suits my taste, but I list it here because by the time I started watching it, which I think was less than a week ago, I thought I was just done with 2020 favorites. For anyone out there who doesn't know about this new Amazon show, it is about a bunch of young women who have to survive on an island after their plane goes down. I love the cast. I love the mystery. It's just one of those shows that hooked me on kind of an obsessive level where there was just no pacing myself, no chance of it. All I ever wanted to do was click next and go on to the next episode. And then after I watched the final one, episode 10, I got that kind of best worst feeling, that sadness that you're done with something that you love so much, but also the thrill of having had that feeling at all. But on the bright side, The Wilds was renewed for season 2. So in the future, I'll have more coming my way, and I can't wait. I hope you check it out too. That's it. Those are my 5 picks for the best surprises of 2020. A big thanks to everybody out there for watching this video, but a special thanks goes out to Ian for recommending the topic. Thank you so much for that idea and for supporting the channel. You know how much. I think you rock, man. I appreciate it. And I guess I have to wish you all a very, very happy new year, because this is my very last video of 2020. The next time I'll see you, it will be for a New Year's Day celebration, Merry Hour style. So do tune in for that. It's going to be a great time. We're going to do a Merry Hour most anticipated of 2021 list, and then we're going to do a special New Year's Day Power Hour. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have a good time celebrating. So, Happy New Year, everyone, and I'll see you in 2021.